Hello, my friends, and welcome to another fucking episode of Aggressive Pogo here in the Great League Remix Cup using a team I have used before. I don't think I've ever made a video of this team, though. I had Shadow Swampert instead of Gramble, but Gramble with Snarl has just become one of my favorite Pokemon to use in the game, and so I definitely want to implement him a lot more because he's hands down in my top 5 these days, but Gliscor as well. Triple Shadow team. Gliscor is a fucking problem. You guys have seen me use him before, and this thing is insane. Like, because it's a flyer, those rock sliders think they can come in, and those drill runs, all those drill run updates are not doing shit. However, Alolan Sandslash is a fucking problem. I get both shields for my opponent, which is exactly what we needed. I tried to make a catch there. I only have one shield. My opponent still has all 3 Pokemon, and this game's basically over. There's not much I can do here. Throwing a Crunch, actually takes out my opponent. My opponent has a Girafarig, going for another Crunch, and it one-shots the Girafarig. What's in the back? He still has the Ariados, and this Poison Sting is going to be enough to take me out, and I shouldn't be able to get to another move. But I'm able to get to a Crunch and absolutely fucking team wipe, and that is a G fucking G. What the fuck? Dude, how did I win that? That made no sense. Into a Unobin Stunfisk. Abomasnow absolutely destroys Unobin Stunfisk. You love to fucking see it. I hope you are all doing well, by the way. If you are alive and well and you have fingers, smash that like button, my friends. I would really appreciate it. It really fucking helps. We're almost at 400 subscribers. We're right around the fucking corner. Help a brother out. Let's fucking get the show on the road. Getting an attack double boost. Let's fucking go. Gliscor putting in the fucking work. Getting to another Night Slash. And I get a quadruple boost. Let's fucking go. And the one Bubble Beam did take one away, and this Bubble Beam takes away another, so I'm at a double boost right now, technically. But to get the quadruple boost is absolutely insane. Catching the Bubble Beam on my Abomasnow, which is beautiful. My opponent comes in, but I'm able to get to a move. He's definitely not going to shield this. Wouldn't make sense. And we have Snarl, Gramble in the back, ladies and gentlemen, shielding what should be a Shadow Bone. And this Crunch will be more than enough to take out the Marowak, and that is a G fucking G. You gotta love Gramble. It's so good. The Snarl Gramble just takes people off guard. It's so fucking good. Into a Pidgeot. This matchup's a little weird because the wing attacks are doing a good amount of damage. Getting to an Energy Ball against whatever came in. It's a Scrafty doing a shit ton of damage, and now my opponent getting to a move. I brought in the Gramble because I figured I could soak whatever this Scrafty throws better than the Abomasnow and the Gliscor, so here we are. Crunch, not enough to take him out, and he gets to another move, and I'm just going to let it through. Doesn't make sense to shield. My opponent able to take me out with the Power-Up Punch and one counter, and Gliscor coming in, hitting him with the wing attack. What's coming in? Probably the Pidgeot, and it's a Diggersby instead. Very fucking interesting. Getting to a Night Slash. Getting the boost, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god. What's going to happen now? Shielding what I thought would be a Hyper Beam, but it's just an Earthquake. It seems my opponent is running Fire Punch and Earthquake, and so now we should not have to shield anything that he throws. It's fucking perfect. Going for another Night Slash. And Gliscor is just going to fucking work right now. Going to town, baby. Let's fucking go. Fire Punch coming through, not doing much. Getting to another Night Slash. My opponent gets to a move first, and I'm going to shield it. I have a lot of energy on the Gliscor, and I'm boosted. Well, not really boosted anymore since my opponent just Feather Danced me. But getting to a second Night Slash. Does my opponent even have a shield? I don't remember. He does not. It's enough to take him out. Diggersby's coming back out. He gets to a move. Is this enough to take me out? And it's not. About to swap to the Abomasnow, but it doesn't fucking matter. Getting to the Night Slash, and that is more than enough, and that's a G fucking G. Basically about to finish my 4th page for this Go Battle League stuff. The 5 pages of 100 battles. I think I finished my 4th page last night, which is absolutely beautiful. Getting that Elite Fast TM, which I can't remember who I wanted to use it for, but I definitely had a specific Pokemon in mind. Going for the crunch up against this Alolan Shadow Sandslash. I was seeing a lot of these, and it's because one of the most famous streamers made a video on Alolan Sandslash, which makes complete sense. He would have outpaced me to the third Ice Punch, so I decided to let my Gramble go. Energy Ball doing a lot of damage. My opponent actually gets to a move and throws it, which is perfect. And now we can get a wing attack through, and we get a double wing attack through because my opponent not only lets me throw one, but he swaps and lets me get an extra. And now I'm going for the Night Slashes up against this Scrafty. Very risky business. And hoping I get a boost, so the wing attacks are doing a lot more damage, but it's not happening. And my opponent getting to another move. I have to shield it just in case it's a foul play. It's just another power-up punch. My opponent still has a shield and 2 Pokemon left. Like, what do I even do here? Going for the Earthquake. My opponent lets it through, and I almost take out the Quagsire. And yes, my opponent has a shield, but I think he's trying to flex, and it doesn't fucking work out. And I'm throwing the Night Slash, hoping that the Mud Shot isn't enough. He has a shield, and I'm able to wing attack down. Are you fucking kidding me? Gliscor, oh my god. And this is why I couldn't just represent one Pokemon in this video. This whole team is insane. Abomasnow going for the Weather Ball up against the Pidgeot, and he lets it through. Doesn't even get to throw a move or use a shield or anything. My opponent bringing in a Talonflame, which is very fucking dangerous. You hate to see it. I'm gonna bring in my Gliscor to absorb these flame charges or the Incinerates. I think I shield this just in case, and it is the Brave Bird, which is what we shielded correctly. It's fucking perfect. My opponent taking the Night Slash to the face after the debuff, and now bringing in Quagsire. Nothing Quagsire will throw will be lethal. As you can see, I can take a Stone Edge. The Mud Shots are doing absolutely nothing, so my opponent will have to throw another move. Shielding the Earthquake, hoping I can get to another one. Do I shield here? I do shield here. Very interesting. My opponent gets to a move. I get greedy, overfarm, and don't throw. I completely fuck up there. And now I'm hoping I can get to this Weather Ball, but my opponent catches it on the Talonflame. And this is not looking amazing. My opponent cannot farm me down, so he throws a Mud Bomb. This will be enough to take me out. And now we just have to hope Gramble can survive whatever this Quagsire throws. Can he survive the Stone Edge? And he can. Getting to the close combat. My opponent has 0 shields. This will be more than enough. And that is a G fucking G. If you guys are enjoying this content, please smash that like button. I would really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for the love and support. You are all so amazing. I hope you are all having a beautiful day or night wherever you are. You are more than enough. Alright, don't ever let someone think that you are less than enough. You are more than enough. I love you. You are absolutely fucking beautiful. And let's get back to these battles. Throwing the Energy Ball into the Jellicent. My opponent thinks I'm gonna bait, but no, sir. Dunsparce coming in, and I'm actually able to make it to another fucking Energy Ball. Slapping my opponent straight in the face with those leaves. My opponent's getting to a Rock Slide. This will be more than enough to take me out. And now I can bring in the Gliscor and probably wing attack down because Drill Run and Rock Slide are ineffective. And so I can just let this move through, which is what you have to love about Gliscor, is the fact that he's a flyer and can survive these moves. It's fucking beautiful. I'm going to bring in the Gramble here. I'm going to get ahead on energy. I should be able to shield this and throw the close combat, which my opponent's probably not going to expect at all. Getting to the close combat so fast. One-shotting the Shadow Drapion. Dunsparce has to throw a move. And I believe I'm at a move with Gliscor, but it doesn't fucking matter. I'm not. And that is a G fucking G. Wing attacking the Dunsparce. I need a Dunsparce. I got to start working on one. My opponent with the Shiny Shadow Blastoise bringing in, what is that? Blaziken. And just quitting as soon as he sees the Gramble. I don't know what the fuck happened there, but my opponent gave up too quickly. I think he should have played it out. Girafarig coming in, and I'm bringing in my Gliscor, and I should be able to tank a Psychic Fangs, no fucking problem, and get off this Night Slash. My opponent's gonna have to shield, or this will do a lot of damage. Almost one-shotting, able to farm down and get a shield. My opponent quits, That's a G fucking G. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you in the next one.